All right, business performance for the first 45 minutes. How do you feel?
See, today, now I discover say we need to add ManUtd among the 1,000 ways to die. Yes, if there is a way to die, watching Manchester United is one of it. Because tell me why we turned a simple game into a derby. How can Rangers be a problem? Honestly, when Rangers collided in the 87th or 88th minute, I was already there. I was like, waiting me this again. Again today? How? The game was already boring, and that's even enough. The game was boring because nothing spectacular was happening. Rangers was a team that we should have just ended the contest in the first half. How on earth did they drag the game into the dead end of the second half? I don't know. Why? Why is this thing keeps like? Where is even the problem? Because defensively we were not troubled today. The midfield was, okay. Attacking wise, so I think that was where the whole lack of, quality was just noticed.
Showing.
You get, and so I really don't get it. We have, okay, let's say we don't have good quality attacking, right? But we have good enough quality to play Rangers, to beat Rangers and beat them well. I mean, we used to see Chelsea swap teams in Conference League and they do well. That means if you play a lesser quality squad against all of these sides, you should be doing better. Why are we still performing as though Rangers is something, big, or I don't get it. I really don't get it. Honestly.
All right. So your players today, evaluating your players, how will you say they play today?
Well, they played as they normally play, no, nothing spectacular, normal vibe, nothing useful. Nothing, you cannot pinpoint anything in that game that you can take into the next game and say, oh, there's progress here. Nothing. It's just their normal, complacent, unexciting, boring, and just frustrating way of playing football. So there's really nothing to take away. Nothing to take away, honestly. Nothing.
And I saw you complaining about Zirkzee up to that minute of the game.
Well, you look at Zirkzee and then you look at Ojlund. They are just like, two men with one eye walking. You get, and you need two eyes to walk. So you have to know when to use the right eye and know when to use the left eye. Because Zirkzee, the way Zirkzee was playing in the first half, obviously you could see that the number 9 position was vacant. Yes, it was a little bit, in terms of bringing into others into play. That was a little bit better, but little, not impactful, but it was better. But in terms of being a commanding number 9, Zirkzee was off it today, totally off it. I don't know if he's playing as a decoy 10 or something, but he was not there in the box. Rangers were not troubled. He didn't do nothing. The first goal came as a result of one kind corner kick that was not properly punched by the goalkeeper. So Zirkzee was not really doing anything. He had a couple of chances given to him by Garnacho where he could have smashed properly, but he was too, he was just not dangerous. He, as always, he's not dangerous. So today was one of those days that, Zirkzee does his thing and you just forget about it. First and foremost, Zirkzee should not be with Manchester United. You get it? Because so far, so good. What I've watched, he's a good player, all right, but not a United standard player. He should be in clubs like Brighton, Brentford, and co. You get it? Honestly, that's where he should be. That's where he should be. He does not deserve to be there. I don't blame him too. I don't blame him because you look at that attack, you look at that player, and then you just feel like, no, it's crap.
All right, so how do you see the midfield the midfield of Eriksen and Collier?
Well, I think kudos to Koila because first of all, it was first time they'll be giving this type of chance to him where he's going to start a game and he's going to be majoring in the whole aspect of the game. Now you see the way he did his thing today. He didn't do anything, too big, too ambiguous. He made the game simple. You get it? He just does the easy things, pass to the right channel, pass to the right person, keep the ball tidy and move it quickly. You get it? So I think that's okay. And alongside Eriksen too, when a youngster is playing alongside a good, a veteran like Eriksen, you expect him to coach him and coach him throughout the game, and I think Eriksen did all right too. Yeah, it's just that you look at the midfield and then you ask yourself one thing: is it the intensity that is going to win you games? No, the intensity between Koila and Eriksen is not going to win you any games, because if you don't pass the ball quickly through the center area of the pitch, then you don't create chance. That was why it was really difficult for us to split the Rangers defense. Yes, we kept the ball, but we didn't look dangerous with it. So fantastic game, Koila and Eriksen, but it's just cool game, nothing else.
Maguire today coming into the game, and I saw you guys, most of the Manchester United, fans, we are complaining about it.
Well, this, I think I'm starting to be indifferent about Maguire. You get it? Like, I don't have any way I feel concerning Maguire. If he plays bad, I'm expecting it. If he plays good, I'm expecting it. To get it? I really don't feel anything attached to his game anymore. That's why I'm pretty surprised why he was, given that contract extension. Because for what I know about Maguire, he's not giving us anything extra. He's going to be Maguire for now and forever. You can see when he came in today, he gave us one of those Maguire moments where a game that had no danger, he provided danger. You get it? So sometimes I don't understand the kind of decisions we make. Players like Maguire, Dalot and Co, Lindelof, Eriksen should be on the outgoing list. Well, whatever it is they are doing, I don't know. But Maguire today showed, not just today, even in the last game, showed why we were complaining about him and his game over time. So anyway,
but sometimes he do give him a very good performance.
You cannot be a good big team and expect good performances. Sometimes it's not something you're expecting. You're expecting good games all the time. It should be an anomaly when a defender of a big team plays poorly. You are paid well. You are signed on with a good record fee. Why come and be giving me Brentford level defending? Brentford is even doing better than us, so I can even say Ipswich level defending. If you are playing for a club as big as Manchester United, play with good quality. Play with your heart. Play. Let us see the output of quality, not this nonsense they are doing.
What about Ligt?
Well, Ligt, I think Ligt is one of those players I can say is really difficult to judge him. But one thing I've noticed about Ligt, this is how I feel. Anytime the boy is coming towards Ligt, I don't know what to expect. You get it? I don't know whether he's going to do right or do wrong. So I'm not really confident about his game. But his game, so far so good, he's been cool, but it's not something that I would say has convinced me. He has not really been convincing, but he's just there. You get, it's just there. Maybe he will grow. Like he said in one of his recent interviews that he's under pressure. That the pressure at Manchester United is really heavy. That if he had come from Ajax to United, he would have just, crashed rather. He would have just been crushed by the pressure. So him being matured enough to carry everything, I think over time, maybe next season, we are going to see a much more confident and balanced Ligt.
All right, Amorim get any blame to take from this match?
There's one thing that is very, very prominent with Amorim, and it is about him not knowing the right 11 to start. I think he has substituted a player 2 or 3 times in the first half, and then countless times he has gone ahead to change a player immediately he's coming into second half. Why don't you know the right team to face every particular opponent? Why are you always left behind in one area or the other? Yes, I know you're new on the job, but you're not so new anymore. So you know the players, you know the situations, you know how good they are, you know how you want to use them. Why are you always bringing players out during times when they should have gelled? The chemistry should have been there for them to bond properly and then play as a team. You bringing this out and bringing that in is killing the chemistry, killing the whole everything that will bring this thing for them to score.
But they are not playing well.
It's up to him now. It's up to Amorim now. If the players are not playing, it's up to him. Yes, because let me tell you something there. Yes, we know a coach has a limited thing to do, but at the same time, you as a coach is expected to improve players. You are not just there to infuse tactics. No, your tactics should improve their quality. These guys there are over 5 million athletes struggling to come to the level of Manchester United. So the fact that these guys have played their football up to the level of Manchester United means that they are good. They are good. So if a manager comes in, improve them. Foden is not as good as Guardiola is making him to be. Yes, look at Lewis too. These are players that, if you bring them into Manchester United, you see all their flaws. So a manager's tactics and a good manager should hide the players' flaws and bring out the good side of them so that you can see a better output.
All right, any final thought of the game?
Well, I feel like good win. First of all, it was a scare, but we got the win, and rightly so. We are deserving of the win. You get it. Now, what we need to do is this. Let us see winning a game as something that is crucial at this point of the season. Let's not throw away leads. Let's not throw away points that matters. We are going into the weekend games, having lost, I think, 2 games now. We need to go and make sure that we win the next game at all costs. Because right now we are in a big problem. 23 points after playing 20 games, about 21 games. That's bad, very bad. It's a relegation level point at this level. So we have to do what we can. make sure that the weekend we get all 3 points.
All right. So what's your stand on Europa League right now?
Well, I think we have not played enough for me to say that we are part of the contenders as it stands, because we are not even doing well in the group phase. So how are we going to do in the knockout phase? And Amorim too does not really, shown me that he's a good coach in cup competitions. You get it? Because his cup competition performance and his league performance are similar. Nothing to write home about. So let's just see how the season addresses itself. Because right now, as a United fan, all I can say is that let us just be hopeful that the season is not going to be catastrophic. Let's just try end it on a note where we can pick it and then do whatever it is we can next season.
All right, Garnacho going to Chelsea. Sorry to add it. Garnacho going to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Are you feeling any good about it?
Well, I think Garnacho going to Chelsea is one of the downside of appointing a very tight-handed owners like Ineos. Imagine Manchester United selling academic graduate to raise funds. Why not sell the club to a Qatari man? Sell the club to Qatari man. You are not selling the club to Qatari man. You are selling it to Ineos, somebody that does not have money that is managing. He has sacked almost 50% of the staff. He has stopped giving Ferguson salary. The ticket fees has gone high at Old Trafford. Now he has told the media stylishly that both Kobe Mino and Garnacho are not untouchable. We thought he was joking. Now Garnacho is on the verge of joining Chelsea. If what we are hearing is true, that the fee that Manchester United mentioned has been agreed with Chelsea, now Garnacho leaves. If he leaves, what do they want to do with the 70 million? They must go to the market and buy better. If they are not buying better, I want Manchester United fans worldwide to revolt. Yes, we have to revolt. This is nonsense. If you are selling academic graduates who have potential, buy better potentials. That's just all we want. That's what we want. Like the way they sold Garnacho and got to Gatti. Sold McTominay and got to Gatti. Sell what's his name, Garnacho, and bring me either Nico Williams or you bring me Lamine Yamal of Barcelona. Why are you laughing?
All right.
Yes, that's what I want.
It's partially possible.
It's possible. Put the money on the table.
Nico costs around 100 to 120
What
million.
is 100? I bought Maguire.
And you are selling Garnacho for 70 million.
Yes, I'll just at 30 million. Sell one of these errand boys in my midfield and get me Nico Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but don't go near Lamine Yamal.
And one more thing. Marcus Rashford has gone on a tour of rejection. Do you understand? He has gone on the tour of rejection. He has toured Europe. Nobody has agreed to sign him. So he's now back to training. Welcome back, Marcus Rashford. We know you've been rejected worldwide. You are now back to base. So congratulations.
All right. Thank you so much for the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.